Alrighty, I think we are underway here. First match officially of ACS, Australia, New Zealand qualifier here. Dual casting with Thendis. How's it going, Thendis?
Hey, what's up?
And players, let me introduce the players. We have SweeT. He's going to be the orc, the orange orc player. Bottom left position here on Twisted Meadow is going to be the first map. And his opponent today is going to be SaysO, and it'll be the light blue undead player. And what do you think? Who's going to take this first match?
Not knowing much from both these players' playstyles, I'm just going to go off of what I believe, and I think SweeT's going to take it because Twisted Meadows is a pretty sweet orc map.
That is indeed true. Most likely going to be Blade Master. Yeah, got to be Blade Master, and it does look like a Fiend opening here. He's going to go for the early Graveyard. And pretty traditional start there for Twisted Meadows, I'd say.
Yeah, that build order is a very nice build order versus Orc. It's a safe build order. You get some extra Fiends out for creeping, deal with any kind of early harassment. The only really problem is with the Orcs who won Bro Tech is the Undead gets super behind in tech. Yep,
that is true. We do have, just to give some of the viewers some insight, this is going to be a best of 3. So I should probably get that number in there when I get a quick chance. But it is going to be best of 3. All the matches, it's double elimination. Best of 3. The grand final for the qualifier is going to be a best of 5, however. And we do have the Peon Scout going to be able to find SaysO early here.
Yeah, very lucky scout for SweeT, because it's gonna be very helpful for him to find out early. Because the Orc's main job in this matchup really is to keep that Death Knight from getting level 3.
Let's see what SweeT decides to do here. If he's going to go for the one barrel tech, or go for a little bit delayed tech here and go for the second early barrel.
He hasn't started his shop yet, or a burrow, so I have no idea what he is going for.
And he recognized the late decay, so he's heading over there, and there's the shop. A pretty aggressive one.
Yeah, that's a far out shop. He does not plan on creeping at all. He's about to make SaysO's life as annoying as possible.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough start here for SaysO if SweeT's going to creep this out. DK, what's his timing? About 2/3 the way through, and this is going to deny a lot of experience here for DK.
It's definitely going to deny level 2. So SaysO's going to have to go out somewhere else on the map to get that level 2. And without Unholy Aura, it's a lot easier to chase down Fiends.
It doesn't look like we have a base block here for SaysO. So let's see, maybe in the future this Blade Master, if he wants to go for some juicy echoes, might be a good decision. Now the creeping begins here for SaysO. Blade Master is nearby though.
Surprised he went straight for the green. He has no idea that SweeT took his orange camp. It's not really going with the standard creep route.
I think he did see. I think he had a crit fiend kind of out there, so I think he is aware. He knows he didn't take the big one though, I believe.
Here comes SweeT. Go for the skeleton, maybe?
He's gonna go.
Oh, go straight for the Death Knight.
He's got he picked up that circlet, sold the TP, and he's got a few of the traditional starting items there. Speed scroll, a couple of salves, and SaysO actually got to respect the blade and not risk it for the time being.
And this is what I was talking about earlier. With this build order, it's safe, but look at how far SweeT is ahead on tech. He's half a tech ahead. And knowing Orcs nowadays, he's probably just going to straight tech the tier 3 and go for the late game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Although I can't say that. I don't know SweeT's playstyle in solo.
Probably we'll go for the tier 3. That's seems like the new meta. Get that Blade Master, Orb Lightning, try hero, and actually not go the Spirit Walkers. Here we go. SweeT just keeping SaysO honest here, and SaysO finally going to come out of his shell. Use an early dust, but still nonetheless, DK's forced back.
And like I said, this is the Orc's main job. Keep that Death Knight under-leveled. You don't have that level 2 coil. Right now he doesn't even have Unholy Aura, and when the late game fight happens, without those levels, Undead's just going to fall apart.
Blade Master getting a few whacks here on the Crypt Fiends. Gonna have to go back to his Blight Crown. Even gonna catch a coil. And we do have the second grunt introduced here. And not a bad start here for SweeT. I mean, he's not getting too much experience himself, but denying the DK experience as well is definitely a good trade there for the Orc.
Really, things are going to be tough for SaysO. SweeT definitely has map control right now. Things get a lot better. Things will get a lot better for SaysO when he gets his Lich out and gets Frost Shield in his arsenal. But right now he's going way across the map. Going to try for evasion creeping, and I agree with this choice.
Oh yeah, definitely needed to do it. However, we did see SweeT. He cleaned up the null there, and he did pick up a Claws of Attack +6 there, so that's a pretty solid item and definitely very rewarded. DK though still trying to sniff out his level 2 here, and SweeT saw him again, I believe. Maybe not.
Just barely missing that vision range. SaysO actually going for the merchant camp. If SweeT scouts this, he could do so much damage right now.
I think he will too. He'll probably want to swing by, maybe get the boot to speed in a moment. Maybe not, but yeah, very aggressive call here for SaysO. Meanwhile, he does have the Halls of the Dead. Not making his Lich for the time being. We do see the Shadow Hunter out as well, I believe. Yeah, it is a Shadow Hunter.
And straight tech to tier 3 with the single bestiary. So SweeT is playing standard. He knows his Orc.
He's doing that. Straight tech to T3, Lich as well. And Voidmaster still lurking here.
SweeT got another circler from that orange camp.
Yeah, Shadow Hunter.
Master getting stronger and stronger.
Yep. Shadow Hunter trying to get his level 2 as soon as possible as well. Voidmaster just going to keep an eye on the DK now for the time being.
It's not totally bad for SaysO. He at least got level 2, so he has Unholy Aura. But I don't know. He needs to creep heavy or hit some kind of timing push right now.
Do you see SweeT is going for the War Mill, so we'll see some Kodo Beast, potentially some upgrades as well. And
oh yeah, most definitely.
Slaughterhouse going down, so going to be traditional undead, no surprises here. But still, he's doing an incredible job. DK not close to his level 3 yet. Do you see the Lich though now, so he's going to get the Frost Armor. And SaysO should be a lot more comfortable, even though the Shadow Hunter's out. And close to 2. This Frost Armor is going to be really great, but oh, SweeT. He spots it now.
Might be feeling a little bit too comfortable. This creep is way too risky. SweeT actually not committing, though, so that's good for SaysO.
Yeah, he's going to respect the Frost Armor for the time being, and this should give close to level 3 here for the DK. And a decent item here. Meanwhile, though, SweeT got to use the time and go for his own Goblin March.
He really wants a greater mana. Greater heal.
Not too bad there. Meanwhile, Shadow Hunter picks up his level 2. Let's see what the Voidmaster gets from this troll.
Gets Tome of Agility and level 3 with Sobi Mask. Oh, that Shadow Hunter is going to have super mana regen. I don't think one bad thing has really happened this game yet.
Black Citadel complete. Got to see the Orb of Corruption soon. And tier 3 here for SweeT as well. Let's see if he's going to go for the Torn Chieftain. Most likely. That's usually what the Orc players go. Voidmaster looking for the Creepjack. Just missed it. And DK's going to get the Giant Strength there. Didn't get the item as well from Blade. Good to get the Creepjack though. Got something. But SaysO definitely will take that.
SaysO now getting level 3 on his Death Knight, and I'm curious if he is gonna go for a Dark Ranger or a Pit Lord. And he has gotten his hero levels, so it's not totally bad for him. And if he does go for a Pit Lord push, I think he might be able to get some damage done.
Yeah, gonna be interesting to see what he does. The Pit Lord with potentially a Banshee combination, always super strong there. Get the double debuffs.
I don't know if he's gonna go for Temple. Right now he's building a Sacrificial Pit, and I think he might actually throw a Froststorm or 2 in the mix. So that's an early pit.
Yeah, it is early pit. Go. Good Master almost got nuked down though. He does have the Potion of Invo though. Should be pretty safe. Yeah, he might go for a super late Temple if anything, but yeah, we do see the Sacrificial Pit nonetheless, he's going to get at least a Banshee and maybe Boner. Shadowhunter is level 3 now, too.
SweeT hanging under 50 supply. He's banking up all the gold he can. He doesn't feel a threat right now. This is Twisted Meadows. It's a 2v2 map, so, you know, there's a lot of creep camps on here. You tend to see a lot of creep-heavy games on these maps.
Yeah, a lot of good juicy items around the map. And I wonder when SweeT is going to opt to go for the expansion. It's usually around this timing, I believe, to kind of force the Undead's hand.
I guess SaysO's just going to play DK Lich. He still hasn't got his third hero, but hey, I've been proven wrong. As we do see a Temple of the Damned.
And we do see that Temple going up. At least, I think he'll probably pick up his third hero now after I think he wanted that level 3 Lich. He is sending a unit, at least skeleton, maybe just a scout. But creeping just continues. We do see the expansion. It's a tiny Great Hall, even. Big investment there.
SweeT's playing Focus style. Focus usually goes for this early Great Hall expansion. And on a big map like Twisted, if SaysO's not on top of his scouting, SweeT could definitely get away with this.
Skeleton is going to scout that, though. Nice little scout there for SaysO. And some more creeping underway. Boydmaster picks up his orb. Torn Chieftain is level 1. No stomp yet. He actually started early. We've been seeing a lot of works. If there's a quick fight, they go for the early stomp. But I guess he's confident he'll be able to get that level 2 before the next fight.
I really want to know why SaysO got this sacrificial pit. I don't see a shade anywhere.
Yeah, no shade yet. He is at 50 food, so he doesn't want to go over it. Maybe when he starts producing, then he'll get the shade.
Meanwhile, SweeT is going over 50 food. His expansion's up and running, so he feels safe enough to go into that low upkeep. But we might see an engagement here. Oh, SweeT Speed's going out. Destroyer not devouring it, surprisingly.
The coil
Might have been on
missed
cooldown.
the nuke there on the Raider. But still, yeah, no third hero. That's interesting. Just kidding. Contradicted. It's going to be the Pit Lord.
Wow, the Pit Lord works with timing pushes, and the timing window's way out.
Oh,
so
but he's out of position a little bit, and he's juicy. Without the DK nearby, he's not going to get a coil. And Boydmaster in company is just going to be able to right-click him down. And not the best start here for SaysO, but he's getting his positioning here on the Great Hall. And let's see how much damage he can do here.
losing that Pit Lord's a pretty big deal, and right now SaysO has his back to a wall, and I do believe he will have to TP out of this one shortly.
Yeah, he's going to respect it straight up, and going to lose one Fiend. Take a couple casualties. Fiend and Pit Lord. Got a few peons, but still, SweeT definitely will take that any day.
Here's why I don't like this late Pit Lord. The Pit Lord's meant to go for a timing push. Like, pretty much as soon as the Undead hits tier 3 is when the Pit Lord timing push is. Later on in the game, he just kind of falls off hill, and that's where I believe a Dark Ranger would have been a better choice, but I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. I do like the Pit Lord, though, with the Banshee combination.
Yes, it is nice that Halitaire and Curse stack.
See there, though. SaysO, he's definitely going to have to make a move, though, with this expansion up for SweeT, or SweeT will just be able to produce 80 food in no time. Torn Chieftain getting close to 3 as well. Shadowhunter, 3-3. Blademaster and Shadowhunter almost close to that 4. And some nice items being picked up. 2 scrolls here for SweeT, and he's ready to rumble.
Alright, we're going to see another engagement here. 62 supply versus 65. Oh, one of the Banshees getting caught out by a snare and a statue, and this might not be the best position for SaysO right now.
And here we go. Some Fiends getting caught. Statue get a fall instantly. Stomp. A decent one. No? Yeah, okay. Got the Pit Lord and the Fiend. And SweeT, he's got some nice positioning here, I believe. Torn Chieftain almost nuked down. Gonna be able to survive. He's got that nice gem of health, though. He's super tanky. Blademaster going for the Banshees first. Shadowhunter grabs that level 4. Trying to nuke down the Kodo. Coil gonna finish it off.
Yeah, that TC soaked up a lot of hits. That Khadgar's health gem really working here. DK trying to use his Invuln Pond. The TC is still alive with that last second heal wave. And SweeT, actually, I don't know. This fight still looks like it could go either way.
And a really good stomp here. Shadowhunter might be in some trouble, and Frost Nova gonna finish it off, and he's down. However, we still got the Blade Master though. Big damage source and Raiders Company getting ensnares off. Blade Master gonna have to use his potion to invul now, taking down Fiend. He's losing a lot of units. However, he's fighting back though. Let's see if does SweeT want to back off here. Still got the Undead Tri-Heroes. They don't have much mana though, and he's gonna respect it though.
SweeT just went into full-on beast mode there. I swear, those 3 fiends dropped within like 5 seconds of each other.
Blade Master damage. However, he did lose that Shadowhunter, and this is the small timing window that SaysO has here.
SweeT now adding on his Spirit Lodge. He realized he needs his Spirit Walkers. He needs disenchants versus all those curses.
Grab a grunt, and what's the food now? 49 to 48. Still pretty even, but with no Shadowhunter. SweeT might be in some trouble here.
I don't know if SweeT has enough to defend this expo. He might have to let it die. What's his army? 1 Kodo, 1 Raider, and a Headhunter. That's not near enough.
Oh, he's got a couple more reinforcements coming from the east here. And Blade Master going to lead the charge. Oh, he has no protection items. Needs to be careful, taking a lot of right click, and he's got to get out of there. He's got to salve up. It's another right click on that destroyer.
Players' forces are under attack.
For the time being,
on a high note
okay.
for SweeT, both of SaysO's heroes are out of mana, so the Undead Nuke is gone for a while.
Gonna get his
And that's where
stomp
SweeT's gonna take advantage.
He is getting a lot of the reinforcements right now, so nice pickoffs here for SweeT. But SaysO trying to respond right now.
That Kodo's surviving with 7 health.
He's trying to get out of there. Here we go. SweeT got to re-engage. He's got enough for one more stomp. A decent one there. He's going to take down the statue. No more statues here for SaysO, so no more healing. Pit Lord, oh man, too much right click. However, Blade Master, he's taking a lot of damage. He did pick up that potion of invul though. Oh, he's going off. He's getting a lot of right clicks. He's going to get the Crypt Fiend as well. He's going to get the second one. Nope, doesn't have a dust. He's going for the Lich now, and now Blade Master is vulnerable. How much mana? DK does have enough. Oh, he's going to go for it. I think he'll grab it. He needs a couple more right clicks, and he does.
Blade Master goes down, and that's a huge loss. So much DPS is now lost from SweeT's army. And even the ghouls being pulled here, but I still don't know if SaysO has a big enough army to push this. The TC, he's still strong. He's actually out of mana, though, so no more stomps for a little bit of time. And now the folks firing the Lich.
Yeah, Lich does have the big potion, though. SweeT. He's got his Shadowhunter back out, and I like his focus. He's going straight for the statue, traditional orc approach here. It's definitely a good idea to keep those down. He's going to clean it up, and let's see. Can SaysO respond?
Statues are such a good unit to pick off. They're expensive units, and they do so much for the undead army and regen, so it's always nice to get rid of them first. But you want to know why I think SweeT's going to win this game, DPort?
Why is that?
Because he has Ogi the Mauler. And usually when players get Ogi the Mauler, it's just instant GG right there.
Instant GG
All right.
here.
You don't know the joke. That's my mascot.
Gotcha. Here we go, though. SaysO is moving in. He has no town portal. Let's see if SweeT's going to go for a base trace. His unit's all the way across town, and it looks like he's going to do so. And no town portal here for SaysO. How much is he going to commit for this? He's got the Raider damage. And a juicy statue, even. And Pit Lord, he's out. However, Blade Master's not here yet for SweeT. And I think that's a good trade here for SweeT. I don't think he can take that fight without his blade.
Yeah, I don't know what SaysO's doing without a TP. He's going to have to run all the way to the shop and get one. And meanwhile, SweeT has full rain into space. Pit Lord trying his best to hold, but he's not exactly the most DPS heavy hero in the world. And now he's getting focused down as well.
And a nice surround there for SweeT. He's going to be able to grab the Pit Lord. Even without his main damage source, the blade. Pick that up, and Torn Chieftain Shadowhunter, they're getting some nice levels. Now finally a town portal being purchased at the Goblin Merchant here. And there's the finally a TP in. And SweeT to respond with his own. Might lose a grunt. No, he made it out even.
Yeah, SweeT definitely doesn't want to pick a fight without his Blade Master, who is out.
Yeah,
Well, he's not building at the altar anymore. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. And some ghouls going to be the small prize here.
You don't want to be throwing away units. If that blade gets level 5, level 3 crit is just going to do so much damage. And he's not that far from it. He's about 40 experience away.
He can't remake his Pit Lord now. The altar. He took down the altar, so we'll have to make him back from the tavern. Do you see that
He's got
shade?
the altar in the back.
Oh, did he remake it? Oh, he is remaking it. Not completed just yet, though. So 53 food to 42 for the time being. And SweeT looking to make a move.
And the best part about that trade for SweeT is his expo is still running. It's still 2 bases versus 1 base.
Do you have these scary undead heroes, though? 5 DK, almost 5 Lich. Let's see if SaysO can do this. I still think the next fight's going to be huge if he doesn't keep his Blade alive through this nuke. Obviously, that could be game. But he does have that invo on him.
Looks like SaysO wants to go in for a push, but SweeT, he knows every time he leaves the base, he moves right on in. And it's smart, because SaysO can't keep affording TP after TP. That's 350 gold apiece.
Some of these Akka's going to be cleaned up as well. Black Citadel taking quite a bit of damage. He's getting the peons down towards the Great Hall, but yeah, he's going to be forced to TP in. And now he's only got 1 Acolyte left, and his Black Citadel is not too healthy. Going to try to pick up a unit or 2 with a Frost Nova, but Speed Scroll should be able to get most of the units out of here. He's going to lose 1 Raider, but definitely not a bad trade there for SweeT.
SaysO is so scrapped for cash right now. He's only got 60 gold. And his main gold mine's only got 500 left in it, so eventually he's going to have to go in for an all-in push.
Yeah, SweeT definitely playing this well. Kind of forcing SaysO to play his game. SaysO definitely looking for that one big final fight, though. Doesn't want to keep trying to buy TPs. He can't afford it, actually. Doesn't have any gold, as you mentioned. He's actually going to go for creeping here.
Creeps do give a little bit of gold, and
Yeah, level 5 Lich could be the difference in the next fight.
I don't know why his DK's there. His Lich would get more experience, but it doesn't really matter. He's going to get level 5 regardless. But yeah, level 5 is definitely a big upgrade.
There's that level 5. Lich pretty tanky, almost 1k HP with that gem.
Now he's got a 3/3 Coil Nova. You ever seen a Shadow Hunter die instantly? We might see it now.
Let's see, he's got a scroll of healing. Yeah, it's going to be close. Blademaster just doing some scouting. And now SweeT going to go for... Finally going to clean up this Ogre Magi, and that's a TC level 4 now. Is it 4, 4, 5? Is Blademaster 5 or 4? He's 4.
SweeT sending his blade around to the gold mines, checking for expos. He knows the main gold mines are running low. And SaysO just sitting in his base right now.
Blademaster trying to pick off a easy fiend, though. Cold Tower going to keep him honest. And more creeping here for SweeT. Bone Chimes, wow, incredible.
Like, I feel like this game just wants SaysO to lose right now. SweeT getting all the Imba items.
Probably one of the best items to get a gather right there. Or if not the best.
Yeah, boots +6 would have brought the Blademaster to +21.
Oh, yeah, true. One of the best items.
Alright, so the gold mine is officially gone, and he's actually moving his acolytes towards a gold mine. SaysO has not enough gold to expand, so I don't know what he's thinking.
Shadow Hunter, he's going to get level 5 here, level 3 healing wave now. Jeez. TC, how close is he? He just got his level 4. Blademaster now sniffing for his 5. And SaysO is moving out. He's going to spot some peons walking across the middle of the map here. And maybe this is the fight that SaysO needs. He needs it on his terms. He can't afford to keep running around here with SweeT.
Oh, those peons are going to lead SaysO right to SweeT.
Let's see here, though. He does have his nice items. And I think SweeT, he's going to engage here. How going to start things off. Blademaster looking straight for the statue. Healing wave going off. And there's the first nuke. Can actually respect it and use potion to invul. Raider taking quite a bit of damage. Down to the Banshees. Blademaster going for the Banshees. Blademaster getting close. Ooh, a decent stomp. Caught a couple units. And there's the nuke, and the blade is down! Wow, is this the opening SaysO needed?
Blademaster's down. A lot of DPS lost there, but at the same time, SweeT's army is just so much bigger than SaysO's right now. SaysO trying to go for the Shadow Hunter now. take away the healing.
He's got to go for the hero focus right now, and he does have sufficient mana. He's going to go for it against Spirit Link, though. He needs to get that off. Doesn't have a Destroyer, though. Nope, he's going to transition for the units now. Lich already used the potion on Stomp. DK, he'll need a coil. I think he'll be in time, just in the nick of time. Lich still, though, surrounded. In big trouble. There's no emergency items, and it's going to fall. And I think SweeT will still take this one.
That's got to be GG. SaysO has no way of rebuilding his army.
He's got the ensnare on the Pit Lord now, and it's going to most likely fall here. DK, he's got enough for one more coil, but it's not going to be able to save this Pit Lord. SweeT going to take it. SaysO going to call GG, and that's only game 1. Got a best of 3. We do see the expansion. It's like tiny Great Hall, even big investment there.
Actually, I don't know. This fight still looks like it could go either way.
And a really good stomp here. Shadowhunter might be in some trouble, and Frost Nova going to finish it off, and he's down. We still got the Blade Master, though. Big damage source and Raiders Company. A decent one there. He's going to take down the statue. No more statues here for SaysO, so no more healing. Pit Lord, oh man, too much right click. However, Blade Master, he's taking a lot of damage. He did pick up that potion of Invul, though. Oh, he's going off. He's getting a lot of right clicks. He's going for the Lich now, and now Blade Master is vulnerable. How much mana? He does have enough. Oh, he's going to go for it. I think he'll grab it. He needs a couple more right clicks, and he does. Raider taking quite a bit of damage. He's down to the Banshees. Blade Master going for the Banshees. Blade Master getting close with a decent stomp. Caught a couple units, and there's the nuke, and the Blade is down! Wow, is this the opening SaysO needed? He needs to get that off. Doesn't have a Destroyer, though. Nope, he's going to transition for the units now. Lich already used the potion on Stomp. DK, he'll need a coil. I think he'll be in time, just in the nick of time. Lich still, though, surrounded. In big trouble. There's no emergency items, and it's going to fall. And I think SweeT will still take this one.